Hello everyone, I'm Blue Dragon. Welcome to Doom and Destiny Advanced. This is a like 6-year-old game. So if you're wondering why I'm recording it, simple. First off, it was on the App Store for $1 because of a sale. Yay. Secondly, this game is fun as all hell. And thirdly, there's pretty much nothing for this on YouTube. At least nothing in English and or nothing like a proper walkthrough or guide series. So yeah, figured I may as well do a series on this because this game is overly fun. Difficult, but fun. This sound. The scene you're about to play is a tutorial. Did I really mess that up? The wizard, no, don't check out how I'm doing making this. Tap screen. Oh yeah, you can also see where my finger is. I found a setting for that, so yeah, it's probably a bit helpful in the long run. Magic sewers. So this is the second installation of the Doom and Destiny series. The first one just being Doom and Destiny. Now, I already know everything this tutorial tries to teach me. In fact, I am quite far through the game. As you can see, we have some very basic gear and very basic items. If I need to adjust volume, let me know in the comments. I will do so. I would like my pointer to be a feather, thank you. That should be all I need. Now, this is a tutorial. AKA, this is just to teach you basics of the game. So I'm not going to grab the gold, mainly because it doesn't actually matter. Move, chicken, move! Chicken exploded. Bye-bye, chicken. I didn't eat it, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm not gonna do voice acting. There's way too much dialogue in this. So, if you want to read the dialogue, you can either... Well, one option is just pausing the video on the dialogue. I do pause enough that you can do that. Another option is just read fast. So yeah, this is Poop Man, who has a... what's the word? Grotesque attacks? It's just a state of being. So, we have 4 characters here. We have Nigel, our mage. Mike, our supporter, aka buffing, healing. We have Johnny, the warrior, who's going to be doing physical damage the entire playthrough. Trust me, he does a lot. And then we got Francis, the technical character. He focuses on status ailments. Okay, turn that down a little bit. Yeah, Francis focuses on stuff like status elements and just general disruption. Yes, tutorials. So, if you're wondering if I've been in this game, no. I'm on chapter, what was it, 8? I think it's 8 or 9. It's somewhere in that region, and I'm currently stuck because of issues you'll probably see at some point. This is a lot of fire. Activate big crystal. Crystal. Crystal is our respawn point. Oh yeah. Can I? No, I cannot do stuff from there. I couldn't remember. Intruders? What do you mean again? We've just met. Or have we? This tutorial section is, yeah, magic missile. To the left of deals, you see question mark ×3. That means it has 3 random targets. But I can tell you can kind of influence the targets. Oh yeah, if I sound different, the headset I used for recording's been missing. I'm gonna be honest, that's the main reason I haven't made videos. Because without that headset, I don't make remotely good videos. Please don't beat me again. You are cute, kitty. And, or at least kinda. So this is explaining resources like food. Now, a lot of enemies in this game can be dodged, just like I did to that mage. And for this tutorial section, I will be dodging as many fights as possible. Why? Simple! In the long run, it's not gonna matter. You will see why. Heat. Also, if you notice, we are level 15, the entire team. And I may as well show off these guys' text, since it is completely unique to this. Good question. I cannot answer your question. Oh. Hey look, it's the tower. Go for A. Yay! Yeah, Johnny does a lot of crits, if you didn't tell. Yeah, I just hit you. Flameon! Alright, Sega Flame is a holy / fire. So, if you have any clue what Dungeons and Dragons is and how that system works for multi-type attacks, it's pretty much the same. Half the damage, if there's just one half the damage, but are neutral to the other, they'll take a quarter less damage, because one of the halves will be halved. I know, it's confusing. And one downside of skipping out all the fights is I don't complete the side quests. At least not as fast. And yes, that snowman is what you think it is. Now, there's some differences between the mobile version of this as well as the PC version. One of those differences is, well, we've actually missed a few. That last poll we went through, the PC version, at least an older version of it, had a unique dialogue, as well as there being different stuff in that floor we just passed. You will see what I mean by that later on. Yeah, stop destroying the tower. Also, this is just me, this MacGuffin, a weird name. So yeah, this guy is Solomon Steele. He's the villain. How dare you? We are not hideous. We are not the loser, you are the loser. Yeah, if you're confused as to what the story is currently, don't worry. That they meant it to be like that. we figure out the story fully later. So, if in battle, I do the option to just, well, open the menu. You go into turbo mode, where if you have the command set up, you can automatically fight. Since it's a tutorial, we have command set up automatically for one, with that mainly just being attack. And as you can probably tell from that attack there, that's an unwinnable fight. Go to market! A few days before. Now we start properly. Do indeed adventure! Yeah. Yes. This all started out with us just being normal nerds. Knock knock. Fine. Now this should be an Easter egg. Now in the original Doom and Destiny, that was a weapon you could pick up. Yeah, the original Doom and Destiny was interesting from what I could tell. I didn't watch much, but I watched enough to get the general idea of what it was like. Some beer, matches, chocolate, more beer, because for some reason we keep beer in places like that. Cardboard, helm of the athlete. Yay, equipment. Door. Hello, Benjamin, where are you? Benji, my good man. Does it? I love that. This Doom and Destiny Advanced. Boring. Yeah, this thing is full of weapons and stuff like that. Who shall go exploring? So depending on who you choose, you get a unique thing, aka pop-up, as well as a unique dialogue from each character. So you get pretty much the starting class introduction for whoever you pick. You only get this once per playthrough, so yeah. And since Nigel is pretty much my sole character on this, with the exception of being charismatic, I choose him to go first. And while most of the stuff is completely useless, currently, because it's Nigel, he can't use half of this. Despite that, you still pick everything up, because you eventually do get a use for the other items. I wish this was the thing you can interact with, just have something. 100 XP, level up. Spoopy dungeon. Save. Look, there's so much stuff you can try and interact with. Unfortunately, just about none of it means anything. Drawers, wardrobes, pretty much just storage containers. We'll have loot / resources. Spoopy dungeon. It's totally your fault. We explore! That's what. Maybe. You never know. So yep, now we have the entire party. Everyone equips the best gear. Loot these. You get useful items. Well, useful in the long run. In short term, completely useless. Ba-ba-ba. Now, Chapter 1. Left 4 Nerd. I'm pretty sure that's a Left 4 Dead achievement because we are finding a lot of skeletons. Red chests signify artifacts and or resource capacity upgrades. You want to grab as many of them as you can. And you want to explore as many things as you can as well. Because, quite simply, you'll need pretty much everything you find. So yeah, we have Home Run, just big damage. Pizza causes special body and arrow up brain. The body means HP regen. The arrow up on the brain means MP regen. Pizza is quite good early on. Don't be afraid to use it if you need. Interesting speech. Targets the entire enemy team. Will put them to sleep. You can tell how many things the things target. For example, it's one person. Single outline green. One person. And just a full group. Entire team. Same applies to red. Yell just Vulcan and pinch the injured one. If you've noticed, because you're remotely attentive, at the top is the turn order. It works exactly how you'd expect a turn order to work. Depending on what actions you do, put you in different places in the turn order. Sometimes you'll be in a I guess the word would be tactical position on the order, where you can do specific actions to not get super far back in the order. For example, wait. If I wait with Johnny, he goes that far back in the order. If I do anything else, he goes a lot farther back. So for some reason, Home Run puts him closer than just a normal attack. I have no clue why. So yeah, if you're good with figuring out how turn order will work, etc., you can take out multiple enemies before you even get an attack on your own side. It is quite good to keep track of who comes up in the turn order and what unit it is in the turn order. Because a lot of it look like units, and the only difference is the name. In the upper left, you see the save icon. This game is purely autosave. There's no manual saving. At least not a consistent manual save. You can kind of force a save, but it's not easy. Science uses alchemical resources, damages the entire team for just pretty much a regular attack. You can tell how much damage it does as to an enemy if you couldn't tell that. As you can see, under that entire fight, right, without taking a single hit. If you are tactical enough, you can do anything. And if you observe it enough, you notice things like the skull blinking. Which leads to secrets. You'll want to find as many secrets as possible, because they hold various resources to help you out, as well as holding very important items and or locations that you will want to find if you want to 100% this game. Now, there's a fandom for this game. The 60-year-old game has a fandom. Only about half the fandom exists. And for that half the fandom, only 3 chapters of the main quest are remotely recorded. I am not joking about that. It is so dumb. There's at least 12 chapters of the main story. Yet it only covers the very first 3. aka the first, 2-3 hours of this game. Well, it depends on how much you know and how familiar you are with the format, let's be honest. Greetings! Correct, there isn't anything on TV. It's saddening. Now, Johnny's have MP, so he's just gonna be smacking them with a baseball bat. Yeah, the beginning isn't too interesting. Yeah. Awesome Mix uses tools / scrap, just various items, to give the entire team the buff instead of MP. Same goes for various things like pizza and the science. And Photomancy is an escape. It's a little hard to tell, but there's an exit person running towards an exit sign for the symbol. Oh, and no, you cannot target the enemy side like to heal undead like you can in Final Fantasy. As much as I would like that to be a thing. But oh well, that's fine. It can be dealt with. And as you just saw, the bones evaded the attack, which means it took half damage. Yeah, evasion is dictated by reflex, and the character that's gonna have the most reflex on this team is gonna be Francis. Alright, well, Mike needs healing, so might as well heal him up and grab this food. Now, I'm going to grab as much gold as I can, purely because I'm gonna need it. Early game, you want as much gold as possible, and Mike with that lucky crit. So yeah, various dialogues and voice lines for the characters and their attacks. A lot of very funny ones. Trying to think of what else I can talk about that isn't going to spoil much. Nothing that comes to mind. Oh, if you've been hearing a background noise, sorry about that. That's a fan. It is hot. Just by it almost being winter, it is hot. I say almost when it's like middle of fall. Oh no! Run! Oh, I remember Shenderu. Oh, that's always what I think when I hear that noise. Mega Monster. Such an evil DM. You know what I'm saying is now, there's some really BS secrets. Like, I'm trying to remember what... I know there's a secret in this room. Or am I going completely crazy? That is an option, isn't it? Chicken the skull is so cool because I haven't been in this section for a while. How dare you bite me? That's mean. Also, yes, that is called Splinter because it's a rat. Yes, that is a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles reference there. At least I'd hope so. If not, that just wow. Then again, you don't really do stuff like that off whim. Especially when a game like this is full of so many references already. Well, this game has Skyrim reference instead as one of the skills. And it's more of a meme than a reference. And pop chocolate. Too soft? I bet it can never be too soft. So I'm just gonna speed through these with the turbo mode. Purely because this is a slow section. Things speed up once we get out of this section though, which is really appreciated. Yay, items. By items I mean dead hand and a tiny bit of gold. A lot of bits are too hard and sad. For skelly bones. Bop, bop, just bop them all. Poor Johnny taking all the aggro currently. That's supposed to be Mike's job. It's one of his classes. Level up. So, MIG, Might, CRI, Crit, and Charisma, Skill. This is actually Health, and this is Constitution. In Dungeons and Dragons, these work hand in hand. With the more Constitution you have, more health you have. Here, no. Health is how much health you have. Constitution is how much health you heal, as well as stats fluctuation. Reflex, pretty much how BS your survivability is. Agility is speed. I'm not sure how useful agility is. I'm gonna be honest. For my main playthrough, where I'm using Francis, as well as reflex and agility, he's focused mainly on reflex with a sub-thing being agility. Despite him easily having twice the amount of agility than anyone else on the team, he doesn't move that much more. Like, agility is negligible. Had you think what word it was for a second? See, I'm pretty sure that wall is something. And this is where the story picks up. No pantsu! World's End. Goulans! Greetings! Finally, I found you. Are you God? Third useless universe in a row. Candy Kingdom. Toothache-mon! No, not the Digimon! God, this game has so many references, it's hilarious. I forgot about that healing. I don't remember, can I put you to sleep? I put the minions. Toothache-mon's just fine. Awesome mix! Yeah, if you like pina coladas, you get it buffs. Alright. Home run the jelly. Stop it, Toothache-mon, that hurts. Especially Johnny's feelings. Just gonna show this. You can stack. Mike stacks really easily. I kid you not. My main account, my Mike, when he's the tank in class, for his option, when he's using his tank option, he is kind of impossible to kill if it's not an episode like 4v1. Even then, he is a pain to kill and takes forever. I kid you not, Mike is easily the most broken character out of this team in terms of potential. Soggy sticky. Why'd you eat it? No minions. You do not. Your bodies will keep this grit. Francis! Solomon's just had enough. Oh no, it's a briefcase from Harry Potter. Oh no, wait, that was a book, wasn't it? Never mind. Weird. Our bodies! Spoopy. We have a leaf. Spooky flames. Mysterious urn. Solomonster! Empty urn. Wizard. Ooh la la, fancy walls. Lava! This looks strangely what some people would call hell. Lunchtime! Alright, if it's lunchtime, better go eat. Artifact. Heroic spirit from across space and time. So this is actually a reference to the first Doom and Destiny, because those four there are actually okay. I'm pretty sure the assets are the exact same from the original, which is always cool when people do that. And it's pretty much the exact recreation of the scene that you get at this bridge at the time. It's actually quite interesting. In fact, the point where we are now, you're either at that point or past it already in the original. Resources. Educational. Sort of. Layout's changing. Cutscene. Extremely dangerous. Just like me. Looking through everything.